You know, it's hard to find a good pair of boots nowadays, but I can tell you, these old boots from Brunt Workwear, they've been mighty sporty. You know, this pair here is a little over 8 months old, and they still good to go on the outside, but I tend to walk a little bent up in myself, and I wear the heels out on stuff, so it's time to swap them out. You know, I can say for sure that this is probably the most comfortable pair of boots from initially out of the box that I've ever put on. The insoles in them are super duper. And I'm gonna tell you, the boot has held up. And the only reason I'm swapping them out, because that right there. I walked the heel slap off of one and should have put me some of them taps on there, but I did not. Yeah, it is what it is. So my boots don't just get wore in some pretty environment. No, sir. They're on my feet generally over 16 hours a day. A boot on my foot doesn't get taken care of. I'll be honest, I don't take care of my boots real good. I wear them, I work. You know, a boot with me is going to be in, grease, dirt, Georgia clay, a little bit of mud. Going to be wet every day. Might be covered with concrete the next day. Shoot, covered with hydroseed and fertilizer and all that good stuff. Everything there is to be hard on something. But these old Brunts, they worked nice. They've held up. You know, when a boot with me even gets covered in a little bit of horse and cow shit too. Yeah, I don't reckon that's good on that leather either, is it? But, like I said, time to get a new pair out. Just so happens, Brunt sent them to me last year. Been wearing them ever since. But within probably 2 weeks putting them on, I ordered me another pair. And well, they've been sitting here for a long time. They've been sitting right here on this patio ever since they come in. Boxes all shot and everything else. Ordered me some new insoles too. Them held up. I guess it's time to get them out of the box. Oh yeah, Mr. Frost got to check it out with us. Look at that. I forgot. When I ordered these boots, I even ordered some of Brunt's socks. And from look at that toe right there, it looks like I might need to try me a new sock. What you think, Mr. Frost? Yeah. All right, get on out the way now. So in every box, even when it's faded from being sitting out on the patio for 6 months, your boots come all wrapped up. Brunt sends you a good little old work cloth you can save. Ain't no sense throwing that away. Keep that, use that as a good quality rag. Yeah, gotta hold on to it. And that is what your boots look like brand new from Brunt. Pretty old sporty, I can tell you. You know, my feet tend to hurt me a lot. Got that old plantain fisheritis stuff. Heels get mighty sore. But since I went to these Brunts, I haven't had near the problem. I'll be honest, I probably should have replaced these insoles about 2 months ago. That's why I bought a new set, but I never did. Yeah, look at that. All nice and shiny, looking good. Well, I reckon we'll see how the old Brunts fit. Sometimes the hardest part about putting on your new boots is getting your belly out the way. But good thing about the old Brunts, they go on nice and easy, even when your belly is in the way. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Like walking on a cloud. Yep. Well, you might want to holler at old Brunt Workwear and order you a set of their boots. I like these old square toe kind. They come out with them, I believe it was last year, and that's what I like to wear. So, boot is still in good shape. Not bad for what it gets put through. I'm going to have to order me another pair now.